Okay, so now we make our way to New Orlando to grab the very large ember that I mistakenly thought was in Demon Ruins for some reason. Well, you can understand maybe why I would think it was there, but it does make much more sense that it was here. And I knew it was here. I just honestly have never gone through all the effort of grabbing all the embers, and I decided for this playthrough, well, I might as well, just because I wanted to try out and try every single flavor of Broken Straight Sword we could try. Because I think some are going to be useful in one or two places. It's nice that this ember is here because players can come here almost immediately to grab it. If you can get past all the ghosts and everything. Oh, which I actually am now thinking, can I stack transient curses with magic buffs? Let's find out. I was afraid of that. Alright, so can't do that. I can't even use Karmic Justice. I was really hoping Karmic Justice was going to be perfect down here because the ghosts tend to swarm. Well, good old Great Magic Weapon really, really getting me through this mid-section of the game until I get to Sunlight Blade. I don't know what I'd be doing without Great Magic Weapon right now. I'd be in a lot of trouble. And it would be a little more effective to use it if I had been leveling up intelligence like I was planning on it, but I just realized halfway through that, oh, that's good damage. That's excellent. It's so nice. So nice to see triple digits when I hit an enemy, especially an enemy who, arguably, not so tough. You know, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Grief new players, because most new players coming down here aren't ready to have curses. Oh, I did pick this up. I thought I had. I just wasn't sure because it's been so long. But it's dangerous on this bridge. Oh, I've opted to put on the flip ring to dodge, but it might actually benefit me with the amount of damage I'm doing. Why did I shrug? Don't shrug to put on the wolf ring, which I should have those two right next to each other because they're almost opposites the way I'm using them. Just need to get a little flip out of that even after I had unequipped it. I wonder if someone could properly abuse that. But it makes sense that the ember would be down here because players can come get it so soon. And I love the way Dark Souls is made, the whole world. I've already gushed about it before. But it's also great for a player because they could get the ember out of the depths, and then they could come get this one. And they could get some good weapons before long at all. They really give you every ability to do that. And even some of the other embers to make special weapons aren't too difficult. I guess the one in Lost Idol is probably the toughest, or the one in Seath's room, which you have to get him out of there and then come back later to get. So that's probably the latest game one I can think of. That's not even bad damage just with my regular weapon. I don't think so, but I wonder if Divine Weapon would be... I mean, it's not going to be more effective than my plus 10. I could be using my... I'm still on the fence about which of these two is better. I might be off. I might just be better off with the base damage here. I don't know if the scaling has tipped far enough to make it ineffective, or less effective, I should say. But I could have run here long. Oh, I almost jumped off the edge. That was just so dumb. I've had a couple of rough deaths, but yeah, I'm doing more damage, aren't I? Or just about as much. I think I'm doing a little bit more. Oh god. Whoa, okay. Nah, that got out of hand quickly. Fair damage, but I shouldn't get cocky about it. I could have come down here to go get... I could have had a plus 15 Broken Straight Sword a long time ago. During my time at Sen's Fortress, I could have already had it. I could have gone and got the Rite of Kindling, and it would have been smart. It really would have saved me some deaths. I'd probably be like 10 or 12 less deaths, I'm going to say. I haven't been grabbing those guys in a long time. I could have gone out and done all that sequence breaking. In Dark Souls... Although they don't exactly encourage you to do that, they don't stop you from doing it either if a player is skilled or knowledgeable enough to do those things, which I like. I like that a lot about the game, and it makes it very replayable, makes lower level builds and things like this more feasible. But I also, at the same time, it's not that I don't like those things. I think those things are fine. Because see, I come down here to get the parrying dagger. If I had been smart, I would have gone and grabbed the chest. It's right over there. Now, getting there, we would have had to... Because I can't... It's been a while since I've done this. I usually just pick that up out of randomness, but no, see, the water's still down there. So we would have had to drain it anyways. And then we would have had to have the key, which means we would have had to have the lowered vessel. So maybe I wouldn't be able to do that, now that I'm thinking about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can do all this stuff, and obviously I know this when I kind of start backtracking in my mind. Oh, I need this to do that. But if we can get this drop, I never get... You know what? Where's the gold serpent ring? Gold serpent ring. He's trying to grab me. She's trying to grab me. Gold serpent ring. No. That was just risky for no reason. These are different from the regular ghost. These ones right here that scream and shoot lightning, or banshees, and they have a rare drop that I've never ever gotten, and I thought maybe I'd get it this time. Well, cinematic. I actually kind of like this overview. I never really stopped to actually look down here. Okay, this time we'll do this safely. I don't usually give those banshees a chance to even move, so I kind of forgot they could shoot lightning and that they could just spam it. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure I knew they could just spam it like that. If I knew that, I certainly don't remember. I'm not sure I've ever encountered that. It's funny that I came down here for the parrying dagger and for no real reason, even though it's... Did I feed that to Framp? I think I fed that to Framp too anyway, so much for that. Okay. Well, this is probably a waste, but I need the buff. The damage is too good with the buff. And doing raw is just... So far, raw has just been much better. Now, like I was saying, the Banshees have a chance to drop a super rare weapon. I think it's the rarest weapon in the game. If it's not, I'd be surprised. That's for the corpse. No. It's not the Jagged Ghost Blade, which is a pretty common drop from the Ghost. It's just the Ghost Blade. I've seen it. Dusty had one once. He was cool enough to drop it for me. I held it. I told him I'd never give it back to him. He got a gun. I gave it back to him. And I've never seen one since. And rarely do players ever have it. I don't know if I've even ever seen... Occasionally, rarely maybe I've seen players have it in PvP, but I never see anyone get it. I never see... It's just a super, super rare drop rate, even with... you can see I popped 5 soft humanity in my counter. If you have 10, it'll help you, plus the gold serpent ring and the symbol of avarice. Which, I just learned something really interesting about the symbol of avarice as I dodge ghosts here and ask them to come drop down. Also, this is a shortcut. I've never utilized this shortcut. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do it. I always see everyone knock it down. I see people recommend you do it. I've never seen anyone utilize this shortcut. Because I don't, I guess I could have dropped down and come around. I guess that would have been smarter, huh? I never see anyone use it. They usually just wait till Anor Londo's drained, then they jump down here. This is an interesting area, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more now and a little bit more when we come back. But I just want to mention the interesting thing I learned about the symbol of avarice. It's a drop. It's a drop from the mimics. It's guaranteed to drop from the very last mimic in the game. I've never gotten it early. Supposedly you can. The interesting thing about it is I learned that if you do that trick where you hit a mimic with a Lloyd's Talisman, if you just keep hitting it with the Lloyd's Talisman, wake it up, hit it, wake it up, hit it, it will eventually drop, super rare drop, Banshee, it will drop the symbol of avarice without dying. Damn it. Okay, this got out of hand quick. This is where I thought Karmic... Oh my god. This is where I thought... I took the poise ring off. I took the poise ring off the Banshee! No! Okay, does she shoot 3 in a... Things went so bad. My buff's gonna run out. The transient curse is gonna run out. Where did this ghost come from? No! No! They're all coming. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Good thing I picked up some more. I need the, Can I do this? Apparently not. No! I didn't know how far they leash. They leash pretty far. The mimics can drop the symbol of avarice early without you even having to kill them. And you can get it on the very first mimic. You just have to have enough Lloyd's Talismans to continually put it to sleep. I'd never seen anyone do that. It must be common knowledge. The person I saw do it, who... I've talked a lot about ENB, and there's plenty of great people in the Dark Souls community, and I follow a couple of them. But the person I saw do this, who I learned it from, was a German spy, who is also a really good Dark Souls content provider. He's doing a playthrough through the Remastered right now. Been watching it. Been great. Excellent. I like the guy. I think he's a cool guy, too. Puts a bunch of other videos I find interesting. Now we're out of buffs. Are we out of... Yeah, cool. All right. Good thing we got some more of those. But it's cool how the Dark Souls community has so many different... There's, like, the lore people. There's the PvP guys. There's the people who do PvE. It's a lesser popular area. Okay, we're going to make a run for that ladder. This has gotten out of hand. What happened to the Banshee? Where'd the Banshee go, huh? Oh, please make this. I don't always make this. I've not made it before, and it gets scary. When you lose all stamina on the ladder, you fall. Fall to certain death. Karmic Justice would have been great in there if I could use Karmic Justice, but you can't use it with the Transient Curse on. I guess I could have gone and gotten deliberately cursed by the Basilisks, but I've seen people do that. It's clever. It works, but not worth it to me. Hello, Ingward. Another NPC who I often forget about. Thank you. So to get that key, you got to have the Lord Vessel. So I could not have had a plus 15 before I got the Lord Vessel. Which I guess is a good balance, because normally a player having a plus 15 weapon would be very overpowered. For me, it would have been just slightly underpowered. So. And you can have your curse broken here. And I could buy resist curse, but at this point, I could have gotten it much earlier to deal with the basilisks, but now it's almost pointless for me to buy that. So we're not going to do that. And although I say you need the Lord Vessel, you need the Lord Vessel for him to give you the key willingly. You could come here and kill him to get it. I'm 90% sure, I never kill him, but I'm 90% sure you could just start the game, come here, kill him, and he'll drop the key. So I take it back. I've gone through another train, and I'm pretty sure that you could get the plus 15 almost at the start of the game. You just, well, as soon as you get the other one to get it to plus 10. But you could get it very early, before Orlando. Alright, I could run around through most of this, but I did run through some of this already. I think I got I don't know if I got the green. Okay, I'm not comfortable making this jump. And apparently you're not going to let me make this jump comfortably. Okay, well, made a mistake. So lucky. It's really easy to panic in those situations, just start trying to roll, which it's sometimes, look at all the ghosts. It's sometimes just better to like try to swing your way out of that than try to roll. Yeah, that's right. Go back to your, you think that's like a chapel? I don't know what that is. All right, let's try this again. I don't even need to go that way. I should just hit the, run. I gotta hit the thing. I do have to go this way. All right, death jump. I never make this jump. Oh gosh. So scary, but they're still going to be coming. I need that, but I don't need it that badly. That's green Titanite shards, and I need those. Open the door first. Let's just do this so we don't have to run back. Although I have a lot of souls on me, and I don't want to. Oh, God. This area. It's such an interesting area, too, because, one, a big notable thing here for a lot of players is there's no bonfires in this area. It is a short area. No matter how you cut it, it's a short area. But there are no bonfires here, specifically for, some people don't understand why, but the way I've always seen it is it was flooded. So there's no, you can't even light a bonfire here. The city was just flooded. There was no fire here. The fire was lost, completely gone. And if the flooding wasn't enough to extinguish the fire, the fact that this area is so close to the abyss, this is what I would consider the source of the abyss at this point, it would just draw out all bonfires. Although there is a bonfire in the abyss in Manus's room. So I guess that kind of pokes a hole in that theory, that on-the-fly theory that I put 10 seconds of thought into. Still, point stands, the area was flooded, and it makes sense to me. Both because it's a very short area, but also because it was flooded. So from a lore and from a gameplay perspective, I get it. I'm going to look at these ghosts. Look at these ghosts. Do I want to do this? I want that, and I don't want to come back. You dick. I hate that. The worst thing about the ghosts is they can... No, I'm doing too little damage. Forget it. Going down. And I rarely traverse this area often, and I never usually spend too much time here. It's typically a run straight to the boss unless we're grinding for chunks on the dark rates, which I love. I love the way this area connects to. This is another fantastic connection to the Valley of the Drakes. Dark Wraith, who I don't want to fight. I really don't want to fight. Who are pretty scary when you think about it. Like, this whole area was flooded, so you think everything would be dead here. You walk down, and it's like, holy shit, Skeleton Man. And not the Skeleton Man we were just dealing with, real Skeleton Man, like fake Skeleton Man. This is a trap. And we're getting away from those guys, because those guys are scary, and they could steal my humanity. I actually just need to get back up top. I can't remember which way has the... Crap. I think it's this way. I think it is. That shows how often I come down here. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, God. I hope it's this way. If it's not, I'm dead. Yet again, I find myself in a situation where it's me or them. And I'm not sure where these guys leash. And I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I'll take that. I've been a little low on souls. Leash. Leash, damn it. I don't think I'm on the correct side. I think I'm too low, aren't I? Isn't it a level above me? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm going the right way. See, it shows this is another thing. You think I'd You think a lot of players would come here much more often to get this, but I've completed multiple runs of a playthrough and never come to get this before. I know, I mean, I always need it. When I need a plus 15, I would come to get it, but it's just something... I don't know, this is an area where I sort of come through occasionally, but not too often to remember the very large embers here. Okay, oh, God, no! I lived! Holy shit, I lived. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. I'm out. I'm out. That was all I needed. Where's my homeward bone? I'm out. I should keep that closer to the bottom. Yep, we're gone.